Hey cuties, it's Eliana. I know we're all struggling right now because it's the end of school, y'all. We need to stay locked in. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, like you have no time for God or your friends, and you're drowning in assignments, I got you because I'm coming in with all my tips and my full guide for the end of school as a Christian girly. So let's go straight into it. If you're on the verge of losing your sanity, listen up, okay? Take your phone, go for a walk, and just voice note all your prayers, all your things, all your stresses to God. It creates such intimacy, just like how we're sharing our burdens to our friends. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come all you weary with burdens, and I will take off your burdens." Yes, please. So God is your ultimate support. Tell him all your stresses. Either journal them, pray them, voice note them. Sometimes voice note is just like the easiest way because I talk a ton. Let's be real. To get like your thoughts organized and feel like someone's really listening, and it would actually help you. And if you have no idea how to start this, just start with something very simple like, "God, this is how I'm feeling right now," or "God, this is what I'm thinking about right now," or "God, just take away my fears for this." The last couple weeks of school is so easy to throw on a pair of sweatpants and just call it a day. And I'm with you, girl. Sometimes I just want to be comfy and just call it a day. But I also don't want to feel gross and frumpy and just like that I'm not like doing a cute little fit, because I love my fits, girl. So let's keep our sweatpants and instead switch for a cute and feminine top like this. And then also throw on my favorite pair of hoops. I don't know what it is about a cute pair of hoops, but it always makes me feel put together and more sophisticated and organized. Next, if you want to pull out your shorts for the warmer weather, I love matching a tank top and cardigan. I just feel like they were made for each other. Buttoning only the top button is just the cutest touch. For my last idea, you're going to want some loose and airy pants. Add your slochiest tee and a bunch of necklaces to give it that cool girl touch. I'm definitely pulling up with this on my math exam. And I also just want to remind y'all that you are not your grades.
You are not your grades.
When it comes to this, when people start sharing their grades, it can get really stressful and really like performance based. But just remember, the only opinion and only thing that's everlasting and always matters is God's opinion, okay? And God died for the version of you that failed all of her classes. So trust me, pumpkin, you're fine. You can keep working hard, but just make sure not to put too much of your value and your worthiness into a letter grade. Like, come on, you know better than that. Next, I want to talk about friends, because in a really busy time of this year, also getting ready for summer, you can be really stressed trying to also hang out with people, but also prep for your exams. Like, your presentation isn't going to make itself. It's really important to be able to let go and give some space to relationships that aren't serving you anymore. If you're trying to grow and they're just like stopping you from that, sometimes it is good to just have some space. Like, obviously it's good to also like support people that are struggling as well. Like, that's why there's community, but like, you don't need to be spending so much time with them, especially if you're getting really busy. That being said though, friends that are really being supportive and encouraging that you really want to keep in your life, especially like for the summer, it's so important that you stay connected with them. So I highly recommend FaceTiming them, praying with them on a call, texting them. Like, it can just be really like, even just like hanging out just to study, that can also be really fun too. Like, get a cute snack, cute little drink, and study together. That way you can still spend some time together but also stay on track of your academic stuff. If you keep forgetting to do your devotions and just feel like things are going way too fast and you can't find any time to slow down with God, just make sure to focus that this is a priority, okay? We make times for things that are important, okay? I highly recommend doing daily devotions on the YouVersion app, so it can keep you like, it can give you a reminder every day. You can do it with friends to keep accountable, or even just like listening to music while you're getting ready, or just doing 2-minute prayers throughout the day can be really good to stay connected with God. Faith doesn't have to be super fancy right now, but it is so important to make sure to lean onto God when you're struggling or when you get busy, because that's probably the highest time that you need him anyways. Next tip is for locking in, okay? When you wake up, don't be like, "Oh my gosh, I have so many things to do, oh my goodness," and then go scroll on your phone. Like, what? Make a list of like 2 or 3 things that you need to get done today, and then a few if you have some time, but just focus on the major ones. And then also have 1 or 2 goals for your faith. So like, for example, pray today for 5 minutes, or do your devotional plan, or send an encouraging text to someone, you know what I mean? Something like that, so that you can have something to work to. If you're anything like me, I have so much trouble staying off my phone and actually getting done homework, so I highly recommend this new app that I used. This is not sponsored at all. Screen Zen is this app. You just download it on your phone and you can pick 3 apps if you want to do just the free plan. I don't know about y'all, I'm not paying for a screen limit apps. I did like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and whenever you want to open it, you have to like wait 15 or 20 seconds depending on where you set it, and it just like creates kind of like a barrier and like more hesitant and like more intentional if you actually want to go on or you're just trying to scroll. And it actually helped me like decrease my screen time a lot from like 6 hours to 3 hours. Yeah, especially like when you're trying to lock in, it's so important to stay off your phone. So the social media scrolling, not for right now. My next tip is taking advantage of the small amounts of time you have throughout the day, okay? When I wake up and I go to school, I normally have like 30 minutes before classes even start. And recently I've been doing my math homework in that time because it gets really busy, guys. And sometimes I don't want to, I'm too tired when I get home. So just keeping track time, even at lunch hour. Sometimes I'll eat my lunch really quickly and do homework, empty classroom through lunchtime. Even when it's more fun to hang out with people, like I said, with friendships, like it's really important to stay on track and be able to take the time that you have and use it wisely. Last thing I have to say is don't just finish with grades. Don't just settle for your high grades. Stay with God too, okay? Bring God along with this. Don't just be like, I need to get all this done, I need to get all this done, and then when I have a high grade and summer starts, then I can start hanging out with God. Like, no, take God with you on this journey. You'll be able to grow so much more and probably be able to have even higher grades when you're in like God's peace. It gives you such a peace of mind, and God is so proud of you for working hard and being diligent with your time. So don't skip God for grades. And that's everything I have to say today. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, make sure to give it a thumbs up to get the algorithm going. I love creating content for you guys. So if you have any questions or topics you want me to touch on, totally comment them down. I read all your comments and reply to every single one of them. So I really would love to hear your feedback. I'll see you guys next week, and keep working hard and pushing through. Have a great week. Bye!